Good evening. Okay, so let me get this right. Eric, Morgan, Angel, all of Class 1 students. Somebody came to your school, they told you about this program. No other students that you knew had ever been part of this program. There was nobody you can ask about it. And this program demanded you to give up your summer, come every day for class, while your friends were doing things that I suspect were a little funner. And you did it. And you doubted yourself. Morgan and Angel and everybody else, I think you did. And yet, week after week, you continued to come. And you made it through 8 weeks. You are Class 1! Woo! You are the true pioneers. You guys are the frontier people. You guys are breaking through, opening new paths. You guys are the very first class of Genesys Works Chicago. There will never be another Class 1. You should feel very proud. You see, when I started Genesys Works back in 2002, the principles that were true then are very much true today. And it's very simple. We treat you like a professional. We give you the knowledge that you need in order to be successful in a corporation. We trust you with the opportunity to be truly a professional. We raise the bar. We put high expectations on you. And what happens? You step up to the plate. And you do it. And for our corporate clients, the same goes to you. We promise you that this is not a regular high school kid who's going to come in and waste time and get in the corner. No. These are true professionals. They're going to come in and they're going to do a great job for you. And in exchange, you're going to treat them as a professional, like the rest of your team. Right? And when that happens, and it happens well, it's magical. Number one, and most importantly, you will discover that you can be a successful professional. And if you stick with it, you stick with our program, we will guide you through the whole college application process. And you will get to places that perhaps 6 months ago you didn't think you could be there. Right? In corporations, you will find out that these students can provide a valuable services, and you will come back for more and more in years to come. So you guys, and I think Morgan, it was Morgan, you said it best. You have a big responsibility. Okay, I just want you to understand how big a responsibility you truly have. So I said you were pioneers, right? Well, when you succeed and you demonstrate that Genesys Works Chicago is truly possible, and we can make that win-win happen, not only you will benefit, but many after you will benefit. Thousands of students will get an opportunity like you have if you do a good job. Wow, that's an awesome responsibility. It's a huge responsibility. Okay. So what's our biggest threat? What's our biggest threat? Not being successful. Our biggest threat, it is not being successful, but the reason you're not going to be successful is people place low expectations on you. So to our corporate partners, I urge you, I beg you to set high expectations. Set high expectations, demand high performance for these students. Do not let he's a high school student or she's a high school student be an excuse. On the contrary, the biggest compliment that we get at the end of the year is when you come to us and you say, I forget that they're high school students because they are just as valuable as any other member of my team, and in fact, sometimes they even do a better job than some other members of my team. So please set high expectations, demand a lot of performance, and dear young professionals, Class 1, you will step up to the plate, you will deliver, you will exceed those expectations, and when you do, there is no failure. You will do it, and you will succeed. And many will follow your footsteps. Lastly, I'm going to make 2 promises to you. One is, this is just month 3 of a 14-month program. It will get harder. I promise you, it's going to get harder. Okay? When you are going to school every day and going to work every day in the afternoon, and then once a week you come back to our premise, there will come a time when perhaps those doubts that you had at the beginning of the program, maybe they'll come back. Maybe. Okay? But here's promise number 2. You can do it. You can do it because hundreds have gone before you and have demonstrated that despite their circumstances, despite what problems they may have at home, they have been able to overcome and they can do them. So Class 1, Genesys Works Chicago, congratulations for being here tonight, and I'll be watching from afar.